Hello everyone, and welcome to the video. Last video, we discussed the uniforms worn by Russian soldiers and paratroopers in the First Chechen War. Today, we will be discussing the equipment used such as field gear, body armor, helmets, holsters, and much more. Let's get started. First, we will discuss the body armor used. The Soviet 6B2 vest was rarer than later types, but still used by Army and VDV troops. It weighed 4.8 kilograms and could protect from shrapnel along with pistol-caliber rounds. Rifle rounds could easily penetrate the vest. Other load-bearing systems like chest rigs and belt kits could be worn over the vest. The replacement for the 6B2 was the 6B3 body armor vest. 6B3 was a great improvement in many ways. First, the 6B3 vest could stop shrapnel and pistol rounds, but most importantly, it could stop full-caliber rifle rounds. The vest also had 4 magazine pouches sewn into it. Behind the magazine pouches was a little space so an officer or enlisted man's belt could be attached along with whatever was worn on the belt. On the front top, a pouch sewn in could hold items like a medical kit. A small pocket on the back of the vest also allowed for some small items. For grenade pouches are also sewn into the vest. The only real con of this vest was its bulky size and weight. The vest was produced originally in khaki and in olive green, but versions have been made in VSR 93 or Barvika. Moving on, we have the 6B5 body armor vest. The 6B5 has many features of the 6B3 vest. It has 4 magazine pouches, grenade pouches, and an area for the belt. The 6B5 was produced in khaki and olive, along with Bhutan/TTSKO and in Barvika too. Next, we will discuss the chest rigs used. Evolved from the Type 56 Chechen chest rig, we have the first pattern liftchik. The liftchik was made in a canvas material and had many features. It had 3 AK magazine pouches sewn in which could hold 2 magazines each. It also featured 4 grenade pouches and 2 slots for flares. Shoulder pads from Soviet load-bearing suspenders could be seen attached to the straps to make the rig more comfortable. The first pattern liftchik evolved into the second pattern liftchik, also known as Poyaz A. Poyaz A was basically a modernized liftchik. The pouches had a different closure system and was slightly redesigned. This rig was more commonly used by VDV paratroopers and scouts. Some field-crafted Poyaz rigs were made in various Soviet/post-Soviet camouflages, such as the rare Transnistrian Bhutan. Possibly used, though I cannot confirm, were homemade liftchiks. These creations first seen in Afghanistan were made of 2 RD-54 magazine pouches or 2 regular AK mag pouches, 2 RD-54 grenade pouches, and 2 or 3 AK slings. These were crude rigs, but they still served their purpose. For grenadiers, Russian troops could use the Poyaz B, which could be attached to the Poyaz A. The B model could hold many grenade rounds. Next, we have the more standardized load-bearing equipment used. Soviet 4 and 3-cell AK magazine pouches could be seen in use by various units. Each pouch could carry 3 or 4 magazines depending on which pouch it was, and both had a smaller pouch built in which was to be used for cleaning kits. Water is one of the most valuable things used by a soldier. Soviet and later Russian soldiers carried their water supply in 3 different style canteens. The first one, as shown, is a simple 3/4 of a liter metal canteen held in a khaki pouch. This canteen was used from World War II all the way up until the 2000s. Another canteen used was the VDV-style canteen. This one was more rectangular and could hold more water. It also had a different pouch. Some soldiers may have used the plastic canteen as shown. It was made in a white plastic and had a detachable cup to hold liquids. This canteen kept water cooler and it could hold more water as well. Grenades could have been carried in grenade pouches as shown. This pouch could hold 2 grenades of various models. Most soldiers carried with them Soviet-era entrenching tools or shovels. They were held in a special pouch and could be looped around the belt. Now, we will discuss the backpacks used. Possibly used by Russian soldiers was the old Veshmshok backpack. This pack was of a simple design and could hold the items a soldier needed in the field. An external pouch on the backpack could also hold some small items. The Kobolok backpack was a true rucksack and could carry many items. It first saw use in Afghanistan. It had 3 external pouches along with the main compartment on the inside. Like the Veshmshak, it was made in khaki. Interestingly, the Kobolak was a civilian backpack, though many soldiers purchased it on their own. The most famous Soviet backpack is the RD-54. The RD-54 was designed for Soviet paratroopers in the 1950s. RD-54 was actually a system consisting of a backpack, magazine pouch, grenade pouch, and shovel carrier. The backpack could hold some items that a paratrooper would need. These packs were very commonly used by Russian paratroopers in Chechnya. Some paratroopers even attached 2 RD-54 backpacks together to increase storage room. The RD-54 was very popular among Russian paratroopers. Moving on, we have the pistol holster. For the Makarov pistol, officers and some infantrymen used the standard Soviet brown leather holster. It could fit the Makarov along with a spare magazine and cleaning rod. For the older Tokarev pistol, a similar holster was used. This holster could hold the pistol, a spare magazine, and a cleaning rod. It is good to note that VDV paratroopers used mostly the internal pistol holster inside of their uniform jacket. Last but certainly not least, we have the helmets used. The SSH-40, SSH-60, and SSH-68 helmets were the most common models. The SSH-40 had a simple design dating back to 1940. Like the other models, it was designed to be worn over another hat. The SSH-40 is pictured. SSH-60 will be pictured now. And SSH-68 will be pictured as being spoken. These helmets provided protection from shrapnel and, at best, some pistol rounds. Some SSH-68 helmets had a modernized Y-style chin strap that could be used by either infantry or paratroopers. Some soldiers used hoods cut off of KLMK suits or other uniforms as camouflage covers for the helmets. That's all I have for today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps me and the channel out. Stay tuned for part 3, and as always, please leave corrections in the comments below. Take care everyone and have a good day.